Okay, Toby, let's done a couple of things to this. I'll email it back to you. I don't think you need the slide all of this. Let's just have a look at the title I thought you were working from. I think I would use that because that's what we sent to the moderator, and it sounds a bit more film studies than what you've written. Right, so when you write The Dark Knight, I think you should put in brackets the name of the director and the date of the film afterwards. Okay? As you have done there, but put the date as well, and you only need to do it the first time. So put The Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan, 2000 and whatever it was. This will come up again because I've changed something. I'll explain that in a minute. Be here. Heath Ledger's most famous round. It's not really show in depth. It's a. Yes, I'm not going to type everything now. Demonstration of the levels of preparation he went to create his character. The way you're doing this here is. This is from your. Remember, there are two separate documents here. One is the presentation script. One is the annotated catalogue. Okay, this first paragraph looks like ledger. It's coming from the script. This list looks like it should be in the presentation script. Look back at the examples I emailed you. Okay, let's take the slides out because it's not that interesting. Ledger. Academy Award needs capital letters. This is just a rather bland. He had a passion for acting, eventually winning an Academy Award. When you talk about the level of detail, I think if you're going to talk about that here, none of this is about influences. This is about awards to some extent. I don't think you need the headings. I think you should just put this together like an essay, and then, for example, here you might put item 3 still frame or item 5 still frame showing Ledger as the Joker, something like that. So we basically just make a list as you go along of the things that you, from your annotated catalogue, that you use to illustrate your talk. Again, look at the examples I've given you. This looks like it comes from the annotated catalogue. Somewhere you might list your primary research, whatever that might be, but I haven't seen it. Here, now look, when it came to The Dark Knight, the level of preparation, Ledger, don't call him Heath, you don't know him, I don't think, or didn't know him, so you can't call him by his first name. You have to, because this is a formal piece of writing, you have to write about him as Ledger. Did it show the world, or did it showed, I don't know if the whole world were interested, showed the lengths he had gone to become the Joker or to inhabit the role of the Joker in the story. Who's it astonishing to? It's not that astonishing. You know, people do many more things. You could say was forensic. That would be a good word rather than astonishing. I'm not astonished by it. You know, people, you look at the way in which Christian Bale changes his body, or other people, Daniel Day-Lewis doesn't come out of character throughout the filming of his films. It's not astonishing, it's just that he does it. Can we have something, an item to linked in with the Joker diary? I don't know what that might be. Yes, this is good, the quotation here. If there has been hailed as the best performance since Jack Nicholson, get us a film critic saying that and quote them and make that an item. Sorry, just reading now. What is this item 5? You need to say something like, is this an interview? I guess I would see it in the annotated catalogue, but I can't see the annotated catalogue, so I don't know. You didn't send me that, did you? You've only sent me the presentation script. So I can't help you unless you send me everything you've got. Still refer to today. I think that's rather informal. You could say something like, it's still a benchmark for many young actors. I don't know. Okay, here it's Heath. She would call him Heath because she's his mother. Right. Okay, that's a good description of the diary. Is there a picture of it? I guess don't know. Ned. Ledger also. Candy should be in italics and needs a capital C. Yeah. I think druggy is too informal. Is he actually doing stuff in it? Is he falling apart? If he's not falling apart, you could talk about him as a functioning drug addict or a high functioning drug addict. I don't know. I haven't seen the film. Big Dreams and Expectations is too informal. That needs capitals. It's the name of something well known. And then after that, we call Kelly, not Ned. We don't know him. Okay, well, it's 980 words. It's going to be less than that because you've got to take this stuff out. I think you need to go chronologically, and I think you should talk about the development of his career, and I think you've got it a little bit the wrong way round by having The Dark Knight first. So let's just so if we look at his filmography, there's Ned Kelly, there's Candy, there's The Dark Knight. Okay, so I think you need to talk about I think you need to start with Ned Kelly, then go to Candy, and then go to The Dark Knight, because you're talking about one person's career and technique, and their career is linear, and it starts at the beginning and it ends at the end, and you have to follow that timeline. You can't jump around in that. So switch it all round to put Candy in the middle and Ned Kelly first.